Formidable opponent. Alongside Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, this crowd is hyped. And you look at their guys coming in, they appear to be fired up and ready to go. And I'll tell you what, this is going to be a good one.
The one thing we know about playoff basketball, expect the unexpected. How many games come down to the wire, or a performance off the bench, or even a big shot at the end? Every night holds something different, and that's why we love this game so much.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Danny Green to Powell. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Ed, you're allowed 2 steps after you pick the basketball up. Doesn't matter which feet you step with, but 2 counts.
Here's Rubio up top. They trail by 2. Screen coming. Rubio to Favors. Knocked loose. Raptors come away with it.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed.
Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D.
Rubio. That pass taken away by Toronto. Oh, not a good pass there as it's stolen by Utah. Ricky Rubio missed his first. That one goes.
The great defenders, the ones that really earn their paycheck, are the ones that refuse to be screened. You stuck to that screen like Velcro.
Donovan Mitchell with the rock to Rubio. To Favors. Raptors have the rebound. Derek Favors tips it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Add 2 points to the board.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
Rubio. Well defended, but Ricky Rubio takes his man for a ride and knocks it down.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Crowder's shot won't fall.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you in the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
Leonard. His first effort off the mark. To Rubio. And draws the foul.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let him know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
First one goes down. And he makes them both. Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Leonard to Powell. 4-3. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Here's Rubio into the front court. Exactly a minute to go here in the opening quarter. To Favors. Rubio. Oh, ferocious slam inside. Jay, I'm surprised. He had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Kawhi Leonard, 2 for 3 now here in the first.
The defense is doing such a good job of denying him the ball and really getting in his pocket, but he got that one to go.
Powell to Danny Green. Pascal Siakam to Powell. Tough move in close quarters with the crossover. Oh, they called the foul.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
It's Jazz ball. Knocked loose. Taken by the Raptors. Leonard. That misses with 3 seconds left. Long key from three-quarters court. That'll do it for the first quarter. The Raptors in front. First quarter complete, on to the second period. A little bit of a feeling out process so far.
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Turns and slams it down.
An easy two. Get back on defense.
Pascal Siakam, strong finish.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Gobert, work it down to Favors. Another chance, and a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
To Danny Green. Short jumper stays out. Ah, the monster stuff. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Powell to Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
He was all over him. Missed the shot, no free throws.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Leonard to Powell. Lets it fly from long range, and Kawhi Leonard. Good on the quick release there.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the three.
It's the Raptors with the basketball. Leonard to Gasol. Goes to the left side. Knocked loose. That's out of bounds. Last touch by the Jazz. It'll stay Raptors basketball. Ah, no good. Mitchell with the basketball. Leads 4. It's a big finish.
For any fans out there that thought Donovan Mitchell didn't put any stock into the fact that he was not the Rookie of the Year, you are wrong. Donovan Mitchell is that type of guy that uses everything in his power to fuel him to be the best on the court each and every day. If that was a campaign he built with Adidas,
leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody will be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
Toronto with the basketball. Kawhi Leonard. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Rubio to Favors. Marc Gasol sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Knocked loose. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Leonard to Powell. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, not getting the bounce. Layup goes down. Well done.
Ricky's never really been the guy to look for his shot first, though he did average a career high in points per game last season, and it all starts with that blow-by first step that sets up his opponent.
Rubio into the front court. Up 6. Now a steal as the Raptors have it. To Leonard. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
Look, as a player, this stuff happens all the time. No need to make this into something bigger than what it really is. Move on to the next play. Get locked in.
Trying to cash in. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
A good defense by the Jazz as they come away with it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate.
Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Drive from the baseline, but it won't go down. Favors. Passed it off. And finishes strong.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. With a drop step. Shot from the lane won't go. In the slam. Pascal Siakam to Danny Green. Fires the 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
And the game flow in the second half is completely different than the first. That first half equals out of sight, out of mind. Way to recalibrate in the locker room and find your rhythm back on the court.
Favors. Had him going there for a second. Marc Gasol rejects it. That's his 3rd block this evening.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
To Rubio. They get it down to Gobert. Knocked loose. That'll get out off the Raptors. It'll stay with Utah. Mitchell. Great defense, forcing the miss. To Danny Green. To Powell. Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one. Utah with the possession. To Favors. Slam dunk, Derek Favors.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Kawhi Leonard. Jumper's good.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ball game.
Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. To Powell. Knocked loose. Jazz have it. Rubio. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Leonard to Powell. Leonard. That's off the side of the rim, short.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
He wants it at the rim and scores.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Marc Gasol. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
Look, the most efficient offenses are the ones with the highest number of assists. There are only 5 teams in the league that average 25 assists or more.
Shot by Rubio, no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Here comes the screen. To Powell. Danny Green. Can't connect. Rudy Gobert able to recover with the block. For 3, can't get the bounce.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Deep three at the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end. The fourth quarter on the way. A nice advantage so far for the Jazz. It's Utah basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. They had the lead coming out of halftime. They were able to extend that lead in the third quarter.
A lot of fans and players get consumed with the big plays, but the coaches love seeing their teams continuing to do the little things. That's how you increase the lead.
Have to be careful inbounding the basketball, but good anticipation by the defense.
This is like a boxing match. If you fight against a great boxer, if he keeps jabbing you at the face, eventually that body will open up. You keep giving up layups like that, boom, a body blow is on the way.
Marc Gasol, he's 3 for 7.
But most importantly, you have to keep the ball moving. Maybe run some floppy sets, some horn sets. Raise those bigs up, which open up the lane, and let them be the passers to make plays easier for the guards.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
To Rubio. From the painted area, won't go down.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Danny Green to Gasol. Gets to the basket, but it's no good. Rocking the rim.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
To Gasol. Danny Green. Leonard. Now that's a contest.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Leonard to Gasol. Oh, emphatic slam.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Toronto has the basketball. Baseline drive, but he can't finish. Flushes it home. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Siakam snatching it out of the air.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Screen coming. Oh, he had him there for a second. Pascal Siakam to Leonard. Here's a chance from long range. Tough shot for Norman Powell. No good. Here's Rubio up top. His guys holding the big lead. And he's going to the line to shoot.
Ed and I want to go home too, but fouls like that only stop the clock for all of us.
Jay Crowder has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 79% at the line. Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Powell. Oh, good defense by the Jazz as they come away with the steal.
That's all she wrote. Dribble it out.
And he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
That's off of Leonard, out of bounds. Going to launch beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Gasol. To Danny Green. Gobert. The jumper's off the mark. It's the Jazz who come away with the victory.